Does have OGN Entus Force back behind him, having to keep an eye out behind him every single time he looks around. Kmon has the angle, does not get down style. Going to opt into the grenade, but the follow-through comes out from Profi. Grenade on the other side of it. Lambu's over here right next to Style. Another grenade going right inside the windows. Look at this. There's nowhere for Lambu to go as he gets taken down as well. That's a nice follow-up coming out from Cloud9. Shadow and in on a different angle for this, but no support came out from them, so it is now turned into a 2v3 situation. No real too scary position coming out from Team Liquid as they do manage to get in that spot. Ronan finally does go down. He managed to survive for quite a while and really annoy 4 AM. But look at this. It's going to be Ninjas and Pyjamas taking some shots. And look, we also have OP Rangers taking some shots at Shoot to Kill as Uncivil's just trying to survive. Gets knocked down on a side angle from that. And that's one of the members from Shoot to Kill going down. And I don't believe he's going to get rezzed.
Yeah, Shoot to Kill here way out in the open. There is virtually no cover. They're going to go for this. They really feel like they can do this. Adam took quite a bit of damage. GG98 here, he starts peppering shots in there. He could get a knock or a kill, but he's opting to back off a little bit.
I gotta say, that is a ballsy play coming out from them as they're trying to make their push over and gonna go back over for the res onto it. Naturally, every single time 17 manages to get a kill, audience tends to like it back behind us. So you can see Godby gets the line of sight onto Insight, takes him down. Nice shots coming out from them and making their way up to what is about to be 3 kills.
Absolutely, Insight there, he is done. He is one of the members of Incognito going down here forever, and the other members of 4 AM doing a great job managing that position. They will be able to make it into the circle safely here. 17 Gaming in front of them, though. You can see them battling with Envy here up on the eastern edge of the circle.
Nice shots coming out from Shocks there. Going to rip up a little bit of the Envy players, but they're playing around a lot of smoke. Envy's having to use a lot of utility at this stage. Shoot to Kill still just trying to make headway towards the safe zone. Uncivil, I believe, is the last member alive on that angle, but look at how many people are stacked up here. Nice grenades coming out, nice shots as well. You're gonna see Envy getting some retaliation shots back over towards the 17 Gaming members. Grenade's gonna roll back over here, take down one of the members from Shoot to Kill. I wouldn't be surprised. There we go. And now you can see Shocks just caught out in the middle of nowhere as it's Winstrike getting some beautiful shots onto him.
Winstrike doing a good job there, getting a kill onto 17 Gaming. 17 Gaming with only one member still standing. It is just Monkey King. Envy is pushed up against this wall, but they are 3 members strong. Going for the res. Oh, Ibiza fighting with Tempo Storm here, doing some nice shots, getting some nice rips here. That's 2 knocks for Ibiza.
Ibiza is just holding that angle. It's just Zampa back in the back, and they're going for flushes onto the members in front of him. Zampa now knows he's in a lot of trouble, just trying to disengage from the fight, trying to play around the outside of it. 17 Gaming gets eliminated by a ton of third parties that are happening around that angle. Now can we see Zampa make it away? Looks like he's just playing the low ground position. NIP looking at the last member of Shoot to Kill. Uncivil somehow still alive, trying to find an angle, but guess where he's running? Right into the waiting arms of Team Liquid. He's just trying to find some type of bridge. Right as he crests it, it's going to be James in front of him. He just jumps out. I think that James stopped for a second trying to figure out how many people might be inside of it, but Uncivil, man, you are in a bad spot. Maybe the rolling vehicle might distract. No, it's not, and there you go. Shoot to Kill goes out in 14th place.
Shoot to Kill with 2 points during that round, so not able to recreate their success on Miramar. Here we go, 4 AM once again, pushing up onto Envy, getting some nice shots, but Interrogate and Venerated are returning the favor onto ZG.
Envy is just holding the line right now. They are stuck between team upon team and a rock back behind him. Nice grenade coming out from Godby. He's gonna get the down onto Venerated. Sure, they've got the cover back behind him, but whenever these grenades start raining down, there's just not a lot of places to run. Retaliation grenades coming out the other side of it. Godby gets his meds up. ZGG trying to go for a little bit of a flank position. There's just the 2 of them walking right up into Envy as Envy's going back for the res.
And Tiksu once again comes in and gets a knock and a kill onto 4 AM. Another team trying to push through there. Oh, that grenade could be real good, and it does get Venerated there. That is the 2nd knock onto him. He will go down quite quickly as another grenade takes him very low.
Envy has the numbers advantage, but I don't know if they know it. They're playing this so passively, and it's just allowing 4 AM to walk up behind them and just keep murdering player after player. Envy doesn't have the angle around the other side of it. Winstrike not in the position to provide any form of assistance from the top of this. You can see ZGG just takes a look over at Moody and goes down as well. Now is just Pat Caps. These 2 members of 4 AM have just been walking through Envy. Pat's trying to get something off of this angle, and the shots come through. Finally, Pat Caps gets one of them. Looks back over towards Godby. Can he connect with it? Godby's on near on no life, but no! It's going to be 4 AM that takes him down.
Their way up this hill, and there's a lot of teams that are going to be trying to do something similar. Here you see a grenade coming out from the surviving members of Afreeca Freecs Fatal. C9 here right in the middle of these smokes. That one might be good on the K-Mind.
Does manage to connect, so Shadow does get the down onto K-Mine. That's going to stall them just a bit. And In's holding a very far angle back behind it, but all these shots are starting to draw Armory Gaming's attention. You can see that Winstrike's still trying to get into a little bit of a reposition over here as Cloud9's looking back. They really can't move too far forward. It's Afreeca Freecs Fatal just back behind them. These guys have been skirmishing for quite a while. In actually goes down to the blue, so it's just Shadow, and he walks right up onto Lopes, goes for the down and the flush, but there is a retaliation shot actually coming from multiple different angles. So that's going to be a lot of damage that goes over towards Afreeca Freecs and Cloud9, both getting eliminated.
Ibiza and the other members of Team Liquid now aware of this push from AG, so we might have a 4v3 skirmish coming up.
AG loves to sneak back behind people and do some flashy plays, but they still got their 4 members up. They have a couple plays. And look, Tixu finds that other angle back down towards VSG. He's got his duo friends off to the side of it, taking a couple of shots. This grenade could be huge. Gonna bounce just a little bit astray. So now we got another one that's getting warmed up. And look, he can just rain down damages. Jorski holds the other angle. Dengshi goes down inside of it. Hulk goes down inside of a grenade as well. So Star-Lord, Juanita just huddled up against that rock.
Yeah, that is Hulk pretty much dead to rights here now. It looks like Star-Lord and Juanita trying to heal up, trying to get ready to make it around here. Tixu doing such an amazing job holding this position for Winstrike.
So OP Rangers, they did get that little bit of separation. New circle pops. Team Liquid's inside of it. We got AG right off in the distance, looking back that direction, might make that push. So we'll have to see how Team Liquid decides to play this. Naturally, OP Rangers going to have to make a long cross, 4 AM as well, and VSG is going to have to somehow make it up that hill through Winstrike.
VSG is going to need some help from another team to make this rotation. There's just too much angles being covered here. Jempty trying to get some shots onto members of OP Gaming. It does not land.
It's bait. You can see every single time he takes a shot, the other 2 members of Team Liquid look back over towards AG. They want them to push forward. This is not the best angle for them to take this fight, so they're just trying to see if they can get any damage off on him. So every single time Jim Team turns around, takes those shots at OP Rangers, he's trying to force them, going like, hey, look, we're distracted over here. Come, just try to flank us and try to net a kill out of it.
And that is the 4 angry men eliminated by the OP Gaming Rangers. Star-Lord, the last member alive, he goes down to the circle. That'll be VSG out in 6th place. Tixu trying to come down, he might take, he takes the knock.
Fall damage actually finishes him off, and it's going to be Aerowolves that go ahead and flush him out. So we do have 1 member of OP Rangers now running across the field with the distraction that Armory Gaming has provided. Team Liquid lost that track angle back over towards him, so he actually might make it right up behind them. Keep in mind, that's kind of a cliff face, so he could very quickly make his way up there. Hanboya is playing the high ground right on top of Team Liquid.
Hanboya just narrowly dodging those grenades here, trying to get up. AG, the push is on. Here we go. Team Liquid a little beat up. Ibiza is pretty hurt. AG trying to get in here, trying to get some angles onto Team Liquid. So far, not much damage coming out. James has found himself a really nice nook, throwing some more grenades, trying to get AG to back up, and a good connection on the DMG.
Nice throw coming out from James. You can see Molotovs now even coming down as well. It's just about angles and just trying to find that right reposition. Duckman's looking right over into Ibiza's face. There's just a little bit of a decline right over in front of him. They're just taking peek shots back and forth, but Duckman's finally connects with it. Now it's just on a Jimty on one side of this. They also have James on the other side. So now the OP Rangers were coming up back behind this. That forced James to look back the other way as well as Jimty. Now there's just Mental back behind this. Grenades are going to roll back down that hillside and not connect. Where's Mental going to go? You can see Jimty's having to separate out away. James now having to hold back a whole team by himself. Winstrike hears this now, moving back behind Armory Gaming as well.
Oh no, Jempty here. He might be coming around the flank of OP Gaming Rangers. You can see it. He knows they're going for the res. Jempty might be able to wipe the Rangers out here. He's looking across. He does see it, and it will be. Oh my God! What a turn by Mental.
Mental shows up big, but now James is going for it. He knows he has to walk back down that angle, and he cannot get the shots as it's going to be Duckmans that takes him down. Winstrike having to go for a reposition, actually gets eliminated inside of the other push coming up for Armory Gaming. So now this is really just a 3-way fight. We've got Armory Gaming. They have been spoiling so many games. Can they get themselves a victory? Remember, there's only the top 3 regions. The top 3 regions get another invite to the next international event, and there is a good chance that Armory Gaming, if they pull off a big win here, could get a slot for the region.
I mean, they're already in the top 3, I believe. They are having one heck of a Miramar for themselves in the grand finals, and now we finally get to see them as a 4-man in a late game situation. Can they close this out? They are looking so strong right now, Matchroom.
We've seen each one of them perform some massively crazy play towards the end game, but now they have all 4 members up. OP Rangers right over in front of them. They've got Aerowolf hunkered down inside of those buildings in the middle of the circle. OP Rangers, do they have the angle for it? Duckman takes a lot of damage, makes his way back up the hill, and here we go. It's the push coming out from Armory Gaming. They get the one down, but it's going to be retaliation down on the other side of it. OP Gaming Rangers are eliminated. Aerowolf, now here's this, starting to try to capitalize on the other side of it. You can see RDK taking the shots as well as Icky. Duckman's going for one of his repositions. We know this guy is perfectly fine running up and forward by himself. We're going to have to see, though we do have a little bit of a res coming out. DMG's going for it off the side. General also making his way down forward. What's Aerowolf got?
Yeah, Aerowolves really wanted to find a moment there where they could capitalize on that knock onto Armory Gaming. Wow, that grenade just missing there, but they weren't able to quite find the right opportunity here. There's quite a bit of open space in between them and Armory Gaming, so it might just be better for them to play the center circle, play defense, and hold these compounds.
Look at Duckman's, though. He is just creeping up on that other angle. RDK and Icky keep looking over to where General is at. They're assuming that's where the push is going to be coming from. They abandon the res onto Hanboy as he's just kind of crawling forward through the smokes. So it's all about that center point. Right now, we do have Aerowolves right on top of it. So it's going to have to be Armory Gaming pushing over towards these buildings, trying to breach their way through. Icky's just trying to find the angle that may pay off for it, but Duckman's, see, he knows everybody else from Aerowolf's looking on that other angle. He just keeps sneaking further and forward. Did RDK see him yet or not? I don't believe so.
I think he saw him that time. We'll see. Duckman's pretty sure he feels like he got found out there. So RDK here looking over that way now. You can see he's kind of bouncing around from direction to direction on the map. Duckman's does have a Molotov. He could try to throw it into that window, but so far they're playing it very, very cautiously. AG really wants this win.
I don't think that Icky has a good line of sight from his building over towards where we see DMG and General repositioning. They just creep forward. You can see a little bit of information gets fed from one of these flanks, goes over to the other one, then they creep forward, just trying to find another sight line back over. RDK prepping up the grenade, and there you go. Duckman spots him out, gets it down onto it. Now it's all just down to Icky, and it's going to be a follow-up, and look at that. Armory Gaming getting a round victory with 10 kills.
Huge game for them. Now we see what they can do when they have all 4 members up at the end. They clutch it out. 10 kills for them, 4 for Duckman, 3 for Hanboya. These guys are really turning it on.